Hi everyone. The purpose of this short video is just to give you a breakdown or an overview of the Hot Topics assignment that's coming up. Okay, so just so you're not overly stressed, I want you to know exactly what the expectations are. So I'll tell you just quickly a little bit about why we do the Hot Topics. Of course, I want you to be able to go a little bit deeper into one of the topics that have piqued your interest. I know a lot about ESOL, of course. I'm the professor. That's cool. You do too, and you're learning a lot this term. I know that. And I just want to hear a little bit about what has piqued your interest and why you're trying to, and what is you're interested in exploring a little bit more. Okay, so that's why I have this opportunity to do the hot topics. It ranges a lot what people choose for hot topics. Depending on the level of experience and what's interesting to you and to the level that you're teaching and a whole bunch of things. So don't worry so much about what the hot topic is that you've chosen. Okay, I don't have any, the only parameters that I set are that it has something to do with emergent bilingual English language learners, bilingual education, and that it will inform your teaching and your growth as a teacher. Okay, so basically what I'm asking you to do is to review 5 sources. Okay, those sources should be academic sources, so academic peer-reviewed scholarly articles. You can find those articles on a search either using Google Scholar or using the Hammersley Library. You should aim to identify a hot topic, find 5 articles that you can read about. You will then provide a brief summary of the article along with the citation, and then a one-page synthesis in which you're going to just share what are the trends and ideas, big ideas that are coming from your review. And keep in mind that the one-page synthesis will be used as a tool for you to facilitate your conversation with your peers and with your professor. Okay, so we'll break into some small groups and you'll just have an opportunity to share what you're learning and how it's potentially impacting your practice. Okay, so I'm showing you this as a worksheet that you can use. So here you'll have your citation and APA style, so other folks can find the article if they need to access it. And then probably about a 50 to less than I'll aim for about 50 word summary here. Okay, so it's short. It is not a cut and paste of the abstract. Okay, this is just in your own words what the article is about, what are the researchers exploring, etc. And you do that 5 times. Oh, there's also a summary here for that. And in the one-page synthesis, you're just going to, again, share out your key ideas and the trends. What is it telling you about your teaching? Okay, keep it short, keep it sweet. One of the other big reasons that we do this particular assignment is you're going to be expected as you create your capstone, either your thesis or your professional portfolio or whatever project that you're working on, and depending on if you're MAT, MSA, ED, etc., or just working on an endorsement, you'll be expected to have a capstone. And where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so you'll have to do a literature review. So this is not a literature review, okay? It is a review of the literature, and that's a little bit different because a literature review is a much more detailed, in-depth exploration and interrogation of the methods and approaches and the findings, etc., of literature. You will be expected most likely in your program to do that, but not for this assignment. Okay, so while this assignment allows you to get a little bit in depth into the research and kind of dip your toe into the research, it's not an expectation of the same level as a literature review. Okay, so I'm looking forward to finding out a little bit more about what you learned, and we're going to share it when we meet. If we meet face to face, when we meet face to face, rather, I'm looking forward to you sharing it out, what you learned. Let me know if you have any questions.